Hello, leaders. Welcome to Run to Your Leadership Challenges, the daily show that provides tips and techniques to help you navigate the leadership challenges you face every day. I'm your host, Paul Grau Jr. from the CLC Team, and we work primarily with military leaders to help them be the absolute best leader they can be. Our primary goal here is to help you lead from your very best self. Because let's face it, everyone deserves a great leader. So let's jump right into today's topic.
Today, we're actually going to switch things up a little bit and talk about legal discrimination. So first of all, let me talk about a couple of industries that can legally discriminate. And this is just a couple. I'm sure there's many, many more out there. But first of all, our very own government can legally discriminate when it comes to military service members, just to name one thing. I'm sure there's a lot more out there that they discriminate against or they're allowed to discriminate against. But they can discriminate as far as military service based on age, disability, physical fitness and or appearance, and in some cases against gender for specific jobs. Now, religious organizations are also exempt from hiring people based on religion to be pastors or ministers. Now, that kind of makes sense, right? For example, a Baptist church can refuse to hire a Muslim person for their open pastoral position, and vice versa. Now, religious organizations have other certain exemptions as well. Personally, when we're talking about discrimination and ethics and treating people right, I would hope churches are the most ethically sound organizations around. Wouldn't you? After all, they are being judged by a much higher authority than our legal system, right? So when talking about specific types of discrimination that the law allows, one particular example is bona fide occupational qualification, or BFOQ, which is discrimination based on a characteristic that is not protected. For example, if you have a company in New York City that works closely with the New York Yankees, you can reject hiring somebody just because they're a Red Sox fan. Now keep in mind, there are other factors that come into play as far as this example. And you need to get legal advice if you're seeking exception for using the BFOQ. Generally, to use the BFOQ, the organization must be able to prove it is reasonably necessary to the normal operation of that particular business or specific job. Additionally, an organization must be able to prove two specific things. First of all, the BFOQ concerns a characteristic that is directly needed for the job, or the operation of the business depends on the discrimination based on that specific trait. And the basis for discrimination is supported by verifiable reasons. Finally, another type of legal discrimination is affirmative action. For example, schools may have admissions policy that favor a specific race over another. Now, affirmative action is a legal topic that deals with issues, laws, and policies that go much deeper than we're going to get into here. Now, I've only scratched the surface here today, so I encourage you to dig deeper on your own. Go online, search for these various topics, and continue to educate yourself in your leadership journey.
Hey, as always, thank you for listening. So, we have some big things going on here with our online membership group for leaders. It's actually growing, and we're adding a new group specifically for military leaders. Now, we're still working out all the details and bonuses that will be included. But for now, please help us spread the word. This group will be a place where military leaders can learn new skills, refine older skills, and have deep discussions with like-minded leaders who actually get exactly where other military leaders are coming from. We're going to tap into everyone's expertise, and the group members will help bring out the very best in each other. So keep tuned in, and please be sure to let any military leader that you know about this group, and that will be up and running very, very soon. This is going to be different than any other leadership development group out there. So be ready and, man, get excited. Hey, that's it for today. And until tomorrow, run to your challenges.